So when I first started making candles, all I wanted was some good fragrance that would that would just go very well with my candles, would not mess up with my candles, and would just make my candles really nice. I was having a lot of challenges back then, so I just wanted something simple that would not mess up with my wax too. So that was it. I would try looking out for fragrances, just like so many of you all do nowadays. So what really happened is I would end up picking something that sounds really fancy and really like rich kinds, and those fragrances would just be they'd be so bad that I could not kind of bear them. Or I'd pick something that was like very cost effective, because of course I'm Indian and I'm middle class. So I really thought that if I just get something cheaper, then I'm smart. So I'm getting all these other fragrance oils that end up smelling like phenyl. So that's, if you're kind of on this journey where you don't understand your fragrances, or probably you get fragrances that don't really smell like their true kind, then welcome. You're in the exact place where I was almost in 2021. So with with the work that we kind of do, it's not really about picking something very fancy or about picking something very cost effective. Is because these candles are actually meant to soothe people and to actually relax people and provide that happy feeling hormones and so on and so forth. So if you don't get it right, people are not going to be happy using your candles. And that is what we're going to discuss today. I'm going to share my top 5 picks for candles that you can never ever go wrong with, and that your customers are going to love and always come back for more. Hi guys, my name is Sonal and I'm the founder of Sosa Candles. The aim of this video is to provide you with all the clarity you need to make beautifully smelling candles. So let us start with the very first fragrance, and that is called vanilla. This is like the OGs of vanilla. You can never ever go wrong with vanilla, is because this fragrance is your most comfiest, your most cozy fragrance. If you've ever felt very tired from your long day of work and you just want to go back to your room and you want to feel comfy, cozy, then this is the fragrance to go to. Naturally, vanilla is such a comfort scent. It does not overpower, it does not underdeliver. It is just the right kind of creaminess that you need to uplift your mood and make you feel safe at home again. So the first one is vanilla. Now let's go on to the second one. The second one is citrus lemon. Citrus lemon is this one fragrance which will make you feel so uplifting, so positive, and so full of sunshine with the halo over your head. So I think I have grown up having Nimbu Pani, and if you are in India, our summers are incomplete without drinking Nimbu Pani and rejoicing. So citrus lemon is that beautiful memory of childhood that everyone relishes. If you ever make a citrus lemon candle, you're going to feel so much fresher, so much uplifted, and you're just going to feel a burst of energy and positivity in your environment. So citrus lemon is that second fragrance that I would absolutely recommend. I'm sure everyone that lights a citrus lemon candle is one during during their focused work sessions, or during the times when they just want to relax and just want to feel positive about life, so on and so forth. Now let's talk about the third fragrance and that is lavender. So there's this funny story. Again, I am also kind of learning. I've never kind of had a formal education about candle making or about starting a business. So when we had this shop set up, I thought I'm going to put out all these candles that are like really flamboyant and really premium, because one, it makes us more money, And two, I'm assuming that just because Sonal Sahni has got all this knowledge, everyone is up to date and everyone understands complex fragrances, so on and so forth. And to my surprise, what happened is people would walk into the door and people would, try and smell out these candles. I'm just waiting with bating breath that they are going to come and they are going to smell out these beautiful fragrances that I've put, and they've just ignored it. Simply ignored, made them feel as if these beauties did not exist in reality. And that's when I kind of felt like asking them what happened, like why wouldn't you pick this over this? And that's when they told me we love the fragrance of lavender is because it is so much familiar, so much something that we've already smelled. And also lavender has this proven effects of relaxation, stress relief. Most of these boys and guys that would enter into our shops, they're actually buying candles for either their girlfriends or their wives. So they're also in their back of their mind thinking, is she going to like it or not? And they had this assurity that she's definitely smelled lavender and she likes it. So they pick lavender fragrance out of the all complex lots. So my third pick is lavender. It's very relaxing. It is stress relieving. If you light it during the evening or during your nightly rituals, you will feel very relaxed and you'll have a very nice and restful sleep. Now, let us talk about the fourth one, which is patchouli. Now, it might sound fancy, but trust me, it isn't. Patchouli is the smell of the first rain. Yes, you heard it right. Whenever we were when we were children, we'd always rush when the first rain hits the ground and we'd, start dancing in the rain and just enjoy the rain. Those were the golden moments of life. Now I don't think we dance in the rain as much, but yes, we still love the fragrance of the wet rain when the scorching heat is kind of mellowed down by the raindrops, and it just smells so nice, so refreshing. And that fragrance is like really unmatched. So patchouli is that one memory fragrance that everyone loves and relishes, whether it is in the months of December or in the months of January or in the months of August or September. Everyone loves the smell of patchouli. Now, last but not the least, it is apple cinnamon. See, cinnamon is usually found in our kitchens when our moms, our grandmoms would prepare food for us. That was one fragrance that would always be evident, whether it is in our Indian dishes or whether it is in the cakes or the pastries that we have. So this fragrance has always got this resonance with relativity, with comfort, with feeling at home and just with feeling safe. So apple cinnamon is that one fragrance that it is so joyous, so comforting that you would always instantly feel really, really happy, really, really relaxed and comforted as soon as you light this candle. So yeah, that's about it. Also one thing, so apple cinnamon is one fragrance that you use not just to make your environment comfy, but it is the go-to for festival gifting or making candles during festival seasons because it has a really nice and sweet smell. So with these 5 fragrances, you can never ever go wrong. Just one or two things that I kind of wanted to share. Please do not use your attars or your perfume fragrances or your agarbatti fragrances with candles, because you only want to use fragrances that are typical for candle making. Otherwise, they're just going to make your entire batch bad. Okay. Also, don't try and add way too much fragrance as well. For beginners, 6 to 8% is the best to use and is a very good fragrance load for your candles. As you move on to your candle making and you feel that, okay, wow, I have now felt like I can create candles that are for larger rooms and stuff, that is when you graduate to a higher fragrance and so on and so forth. Also, before you make candles in big batches, I would always recommend that you make one candle and try it out. I think these 50-gram bottles are really good for trial. You can easily make 3 to 4 candles in this, and it'll be easy for you to also gauge whether this fragrance is for you. We've been using them extensively in our business and customers love it. So I want you all to give them a try out and let me know how you think. If you all have any questions, feel free to mention them in the comments. I do take a while, but I reply back. So I appreciate your patience, and I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye.